I think we're about to enter the strangest period in human history. And it's not because of AI itself, it's because we're slowly losing our ability to tell what's real. A few years ago, if you saw a photo or a video online, you at least started from the assumption that it probably happened. Today, that assumption is disappearing. Every time I open social media, I see something that looks real, but might not be. Sometimes it's an edited image, sometimes it's a carefully crafted personal brand, and increasingly it's content generated entirely by a machine. What's interesting is that most people still talk about this as if it's just a technology story. I don't think it is. Technology is only the tool. The bigger story is what happens to people when reality becomes harder to verify. Because the truth is, most of us don't experience the world directly anymore. We experience the world through screens, through algorithms, through clips, headlines, tweets, and short videos created by people we've never met. And when that's your primary connection to reality, something strange starts happening. The version of the world in your head slowly becomes more important than the world itself. People don't argue over facts anymore. They argue over narratives. They don't ask whether something is true. They ask whether it supports what they already believe. If it does, they share it. If it doesn't, they ignore it. You can see this everywhere. Online, everyone seems successful, attractive, confident, and interesting. Then you meet real people and realize most of them are dealing with the same insecurities, confusion, and uncertainty humans have always dealt with. The internet didn't create fake people. It just gave everyone the ability to become their own marketing department. Now AI is accelerating all of this. It can generate images that never existed, videos that never happened, and conversations that were never spoken. But honestly, I don't think AI is the most concerning part. What concerns me is how little resistance there seems to be. People are adapting to this incredibly fast. We are reaching a point where many don't even care whether something is real as long as it's entertaining. And maybe that's because we've been moving in this direction for years. Social media already trained us to value engagement over accuracy. Outrage spreads faster than truth. Emotion beats evidence. The content that survives isn't necessarily the most honest content. It's the content that's best at holding your attention for a few extra seconds. The result is a world that feels increasingly artificial. Not because reality disappeared, but because it's buried underneath layers of performance, branding, and algorithms. That's why so many people have this strange feeling that something is off. They can't always explain it, but they can feel it. Everything looks polished, yet somehow less genuine. We're more connected than ever, yet people feel more isolated. I think that's why authenticity is becoming so valuable. Not the performative kind where people try to look authentic for an audience, but actual authenticity, real opinions, real conversations and experiences. Things that exist whether someone records them or not. As more of life moves into digital spaces, those things become increasingly rare. Maybe that's the irony nobody talks about. We spend so much time worrying about whether machines will become more human that we rarely stop to ask whether humans are becoming more machine-like. Constantly optimizing, performing, adapting ourselves to what an algorithm wants from us. And if that trend continues, then the most valuable skill in the future won't be creating better content or using better technology. It'll be keeping one foot in reality, because in a world where almost anything can be manufactured, manipulated, or generated, being able to recognize what's real might become one of the most important advantages a person can have.